sorry if y'all had like a notification go off right when this started.
I was like, oh, she was ready.
I'm gonna have to remember when I type, it sounds like an earthquake going off because it's connected to
Why are you going to be typing? Who are you going to be texting?
No one?
Her.
Also, chat, not ignoring you, but it is sort of annoying to try to see it. I will be looking as much as I can.
I thought we were chat. I was like, there's already a problem 3 seconds in.
Y'all are not chat. Y'all are just, I don't know.
That's the chat, fuck you.
So, by the way, I was so nervous for this. I haven't streamed ever, I feel like, but the live streaming game is different and new ever since Twitch became a thing. So this is like a new platform. You can see the nice powered by StreamYard in the corner. Thank you to everyone who suggested that. So I think I have this figured out. I'm hoping there won't be any technical difficulties. I was joking with Bonnie. I feel like this is a Teams call at work. I'm like, can you guys see my screen? But look, I got subtitles!
I know how to highlight comments, so.
I know, it's gonna be so fun. So
that way Bonnie and I don't have to pull out the chat. You just highlight the important ones for us.
Exactly. I'm gonna figure this thing out sooner or later. So, hi everyone! There's already like 200 people here.
That's crazy.
I don't even know 200. I couldn't name 200 people if I tried.
People ahead of me in line to get Eras tour tickets.
Oh, work.
200.
I don't know their names though, and that's for the best.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know their names, and that's for the best.
That's true.
I think Bonnie would commit a felony hate crime if she met people who beat her to Eras tour tickets.
The most important thing is Gordo is also here. So, if you have any questions for him, he's here to be an oracle. And also, I have besties here, so I guarantee at least Bonnie has been in Vlogmas. Shelby, I have no idea how we didn't hang out once the entire month of December, but I will pause to do special guest intros, because obviously you know me, or I hope you know me, and this isn't on anyone's homepage and you're seeing me for the first time. But tell us about yourselves. I have zero script for this whole thing. And again, I feel like I'm leading a work call. So I'm like trying not to be formal with it. But someone else talk now. Tell us about who you are.
Bonnie, go for it.
Well, I'm Bonnie. Y'all know me from the Vlogmas Nightly Update with Gordo and Whitney. I also have a channel on here that I do not post on anymore. So sorry for everyone who's been like, we miss your content.
Tomato.
You know, unfortunately, don't know if that will ever come back. But I'm from Wisconsin. I like books. I like the Green Bay Packers. What else is there to say?
Do you like cheese?
Well, don't we all?
Yeah, the comments are going to start streaming and come back, Bonnie. Petition to bring Bonnie back.
Oh, Lord.
We got one Go Pack Go, too.
Okay. Hi, I'm Shelby. If you found Whitney through Vlogmas, you don't know who the fuck I am. So hi. I live about 10 minutes from Whitney, and I didn't hang out with her for the entirety of December pretty much because I was busy playing Fortnite. So if any of y'all are fucking on Fortnite, that's my line.
I didn't want to come out swinging and put it on you because I was also busy. I had like 3 working hours between get home from work and have to edit Vlogmas, and I was like, do I do my chores? Do I go for a mental health walk? So,
meanwhile,
but yeah, Fortnite was a big factor.
I have 3 hours after I get home from my work day before I should like start getting ready for bed, and I text my duo and I'm like, we want to hop on Fort, and then we play till 4 a.m. and then I'm tired the next day.
Any questions from anyone on that?
I don't see anything wrong with this. Anyway,
the chat's gonna be like, drop the gamer tag.
Eloise, ELLO space EASE. It's the same as Toontown.
Also Toontown. Catch Shelby on Fortnite and Toontown. Games made for 12-year-olds. Shelby, I'm sorry. Okay, I know Fortnite has like an adult audience, but I was looking to get you like jokingly a Fortnite t-shirt or something. And when you type it into Target, it's like youth boys Fortnite shirt, youth girls Fortnite shirt.
Oh, they ate you up.
I was like, maybe next year when I plan that out better.
Me and my Fortnite duo who has like kids and a family. we shit on little kids. We're like, fuck you, you whore. They're like 6 years old.
So other than Fortnite, what are your interests? What are your what's
so
your vibe?
I have a channel on here. I post more than Bonnie, but I haven't posted in a little bit. See, previously mentioned Fortnite. I haven't read in a little bit. See, previously mentioned Fortnite. But I do like to read. What else? I have 2 cats. One of them is Marcus. He's orange, and one of them is Theo. He's fat.
He's fat.
Yeah, he's fat. Anything else? I like Broadway shows and
Josh Groban. Oh my God, we have
it worked?
Groban. I like Josh Groban.
I thought we couldn't do it because
Oh, it's just y'all on mobile. Dang it.
Oh.
Well, maybe I'll
That's-
find a setting somewhere where I can play along.
That's just me on FaceTime every time with Whitney. Just being like,
Every time I'm holding a book like this, and it tells me.
oh, it's not doing this one.
All right, well, you work on that. Let me switch my banner real quick. Basically, like I said right when we started, if you just joined, I have zero agenda for this. I didn't put together questions. I have a bowl of blueberries and a dream. So this is really going to be led by whatever y'all want us to talk about, we can talk about it. I'm seeing a lot of comments come in. And I have no clue where to start because this is a lot of people. I was like, we'll be lucky to get like 20. And we have 200! I love you all so much!
There
So
we
I guess
go.
they're going to do all the emoting for me because I can't. Oh, it's working!
Me when somebody tells a really sad story.
Like, oh no, that sucks. Lasers.
Oh no, that sucks. Hope it gets better.
Can you do the rain with the thumbs down? There we go. Anyway,
Me
I have
when-
to like find comments to talk about. There's so many. Hi everyone.
I'm sure everyone just wants to talk to me about Fortnite.
Literally, okay, there was a specific question for Shelby.
Oh.
There's multiple for Shelby. Can we get a honk from Gordo? Can we start with that one? Do y'all mind?
Go for it.
Oh, he's getting Gordo. I didn't even have to ask him if he likes coochie. You like coochie?
He was louder when you said his name.
Of course.
He's just happy to be here.
Very handsome. There's so many questions. I wasn't ready to
Just
go
start.
through and watch.
Just start.
I know. I feel like I have to pick a good one. I'm scared.
Don't make me pull up the chat, because
Okay, I got one. Did we meet our reading goals for the year?
I finished early. But I only do 50 because I'm a normal, sane person, and I love myself, kind of. So yeah, I'm at 60 something, and I hit that in like November, October. So
Next question.
See, previously mentioned Fortnite.
I mean, I kind of addressed this in Vlogmas, but I've always set my goal at 100 ever since I was in high school, and I've kept it that way knowing I'm not going to reach it just as a joke. And this year I was like, I'm done with that. I think next year I'm going to go for a solid 50.
I was going to say, I might go for like 60, 70. Like, I would either go like 62 or 75. And then if I get that, then I'll shoot for 100. I think I read like 65, 70 this year, which is great. But like 100 is unrealistic for someone who gets into such bad reading slumps like I do.
Yeah.
Like, I will not pick up I haven't picked up a book probably since October.
And you audiobook, which helps, and I can't.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like I'm spoiling too much. My next vlog, I'm talking about my reading goals for next year, so I'll leave you in suspense. But I'm not proud of the books that I read this year. See, monster porn, but I'm gonna put a better effort next year. So I read books this year. I do have like a list of top 10 faves that you'll be seeing soon, but we could do
But
better.
the thing's like, my favorite time to do booktube is the end of year because I usually do like a Goodreads Choice Awards challenge thing. I do like my favorite books. I do my least favorite books. I do my goals for next year. I like look at my video where I talked about my goals for this year and like, haha, react to it. And this year, like, the problem is I'm not reading right now. So I'm like, why would I film book content when I'm not reading?
Fun idea.
I don't
Film
have-
lifestyle content.
Huh?
Film your lifestyle content.
Girl, my lifestyle content is me sitting on this couch playing Fortnite right now.
Stream Fortnite.
I was like, I should do like Vlogmas. I literally was going to do Vlogmas this year. And then like the first day I filmed something, I literally was just like, I'm gonna go to work. I'm home from work. I'm gonna play Fortnite. I'm going to bed. I just finished playing Fortnite. It's 4 a.m. And that was it. And so I
That's
was
like mine went. And everyone was like, this is great. So just do the damn thing and see.
yeah, maybe next year.
Do y'all mind if I snack on blueberries as we talk?
No.
I'm getting my antioxidants, and
Not the antioxidants.
I went to Trader Joe's this morning right when they opened. I am better than everyone else. And Trader Joe's blueberries, it's like Joe grew them himself with love and passion. I do have an important next question. Bonnie, what the hell is that drink?
It's lemonade.
Babes, lemonade's yellow. What the fuck is that?
Have you ever made homemade lemonade?
That is blue, bitch.
What kind of lemons do y'all have in
Lemons.
Wisconsin? It's so cold, their lemons are blue.
No, it's just not picking up that. It like picks up the color of the glass, kind of.
It looks blue from
This
mine.
is exactly how it looks on Bridgerton. I need y'all to back down.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were drinking milk, so I thought I would be able to make fun of you for drinking milk.
I thought it was Pedialyte.
Pedialyte!
Yeah, I'm just showing up to the live with my Pedialyte on.
Like,
When
I'm
I was
hungover
little-
as fuck. Y'all mind?
When I was little and had diarrhea, which is not very different than how I am now, my mom would give me Pedialyte. So Pedialyte is like my diarrhea drink in my memory. I love
Diarrhea drink.
that.
Diarrhea drink is crazy.
I have popsicles in my freezer right now that are like Pedialyte pops. They're like solidified in the back of my freezer though, so maybe those need to go into the trash.
Yeah, love.
What was the book that got you into reading?
Oh god, what was that called?
When? Because I have like different points in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all had multiple. Okay, what was the very first?
Gosh. Gosh.
Mine was the Phantom Stallion. I had a horse books phase, middle school. What was your favorite horse book? I'm going to change the question.
I've never read a horse book.
We
The
can
book
fix
that got me into reading was very early on when I was a kid. Was Diary of a Wimpy Kid because I read it after our tax test every year.
The tax test.
Whitney's like,
Shout out tax test.
I miss standardized testing.
You had to sit there for 5 hours while Kevin in the last row figured out 2 + 2, and I just
Oh,
read my book.
I always hated being in the class with this one bitch because I knew she was gonna take the full day. And you know what? The kids now, it's only like a 4-hour test, but they can't read when they're done.
What do they do?
Sleep.
Wow.
They wouldn't read anyway.
Oh, I was reading, baby.
Yourself.
No, I'm talking about the kids nowadays.
Oh,
They don't know how to
nobody's got,
read
like,
from
Avatar
what
in
TikTok
fourth grade.
says.
I know a 4th grader would be bringing Penelope Douglas's Credence.
Not Credence. Yeah, they got what's it called? Icebreaker in 5th grade text test.
Yeah, exactly.
They're whipping out Haunting Adeline.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I have a specific book that got me into reading. I was just that kid who demanded my mom to read like multiple story times at bedtime, and like I would learn how to read because I just memorized the book. Sleeping Beauty specifically. My mom has me on tape trying to say Maleficent. Really funny.
Wait, this is new lore for me. Say more.
You never asked me.
Sorry.
And then when I was
Leave.
elementary school, I was always checking out books about planets. Like I was a space girly.
Okay, how come Space Girly is cute and fun, but Horse Girl? Actually, don't answer that. Continue.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you want the answer. And then I feel like I'd have random breaks where I didn't read that much. Like middle school, I didn't read that much except for Twilight. And then what got me, I guess, into reading and then like continuing reading, Hunger Games.
I could see that coming.
I don't remember what book. So I didn't read much in like middle and high school, and then like my freshman year of college was kind of when I started reading more. And I had like a small bookshelf. It was like a tiny little shoe shelf. I had one shelf full of it. Oh my, how things have changed. And there was a book, and I cannot remember the name of it, but I read it in a day. It was like 100 pages. If y'all are familiar with lore, it was part of the 2017 Zoella Book Club books. It had Jupiter in the title. I don't remember what it was. And it was a book about a kid who was like getting abused by his dad. Sorry, trigger warning. But like, I remember like reading it in a day, and I thought it was really good. And then sophomore year of college, I found BookTube, and that's actually what really got me into reading.
Yeah, I have the same thing. Mine's like a two-wave movement. Twilight was a very important book for me to like reach for a book. It didn't spark me loving reading though. It was when The Fault in Our Stars came out and when I found BookTube, that's when I was like, go time. So those are my two.
I love how for both of us it was like, oh, we read Twilight, but it didn't make us want to read other books. It just made us want to keep rereading Twilight and like thinking about Edward Cullen all day.
You go to your friend's lake house in Arkansas and act out the scenes and record it on her laptop camera, like just normal things that tweens do.
I only ever read the first Twilight book. I only read it once when I was in like 5th or 6th grade. I have not finished the books.
You know Whitney has the whole series. You can borrow.
Is there sex on the page in Breaking Dawn?
I mean, there's fan fiction.
So there's
a movie.
Yeah, can I just watch the movies?
There's a
Can I
movie.
watch specifically the scene where they...
Everyone is commenting the book title. It's Orbiting Jupiter.
Thank you! My people.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, chat.
I had a good question and then I lost it. Hold on. Can you please stall?
You forget to cherish her.
Honey, you missed Auburn big time. Hold on.
Did you watch Sweet Home Alabama? So, happy December, y'all. It's almost January. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's everybody... They can add this in the chat while you look for the next comment. I want to know what everyone's reading goals are for 2025. January 1st, midnight hits. What the fuck you reading? How many books are you reading?
I was like, not Bonnie taking a bathroom break. She's answering the question.
She's answering the question in a physical way.
Favorite Taylor Swift album and song? So we know Bonnie's is August. Is your favorite album Folklore?
Yep.
Okay.
I can answer this comment in a physical way too.
Oh no, are we all getting examples?
Oh, actually, no, I can't because this is my second favorite.
I don't have anything in reaching distance.
This is my second favorite Taylor Swift
Can I say something controversial? Actually,
No.
You do yours first.
No, go ahead.
So I did the sorting quiz for like 16 hours where you go through every single one, and my number one was Paris because it's the best song of all time. I re-looked at that list like the other day. I think I'm ready to let her go. I think she had her moment at the top of the list. She's ready to hit. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Shelby? What do you mean by that?
It looks like celebratory to me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna boot you back to the waiting room real quick.
Bye.
Yeah, so I don't know, because I think my rankings change so often. Like, Peace is really high up there. All Too Well 10-minute version is really high up there. Tim McGraw is really high up there. Invisible String is high up there. Like there's so many. Style is really high up there. I don't know that I have a top. Like all of it
in the middle for me.
No,
And the bottom.
It all fluctuates so much for me because they all mean different things. So I can't give you one favorite song or favorite album, but I love Torture Poets Department. Love Folklore. Love 1989. Love Midnights.
Debut.
I love Debut. Debut was the one album that I know every single song word for word. I can't say that about any others.
Fair enough.
My favorite album is Evermore. My number 2 favorite song that I have a prop for that you can't see is Coney Island. This is the Coney Island bench ornament. It lives on my mantle. My favorite Taylor Swift song. I don't know why I was just like making side-eye at Whitney, because my favorite Taylor Swift song is probably one of her least popular songs of all time.
Oh.
I'm an indie girl. I'm not like other girls. My favorite Taylor Swift song is one that everyone hates. It's Run. Featuring Ed Sheeran. See what about the next question?
Yeah, I was like, we can't sing it because we'll get copywritten.
Fun story, this weekend, there were 2 times that I said Ed's name, and I'm afraid to say it now because I said it wrong once, and now I can't say it right again, and now my whole family makes fun of me for it.
Oh, I thought you meant you couldn't say it again, like he's gonna appear like Beetlejuice. I'm like, you can't say it 3 times in the mirror, or Ed Sheeran will pop up in your house.
I wasn't saying Sheeran, I was saying Ed Sheeran. No, like, I knew it was wrong when I said it. It's not how I've always been saying it.
It's
was
like
the
people
first
just
time.
say You're just giving it a little twist.
I couldn't go back to Sheeran. I was just like, now I'll never live that down. But
all right, I checked the comments because I was a little scared of the amount of people watching this yelling at me for liking Run, and I got homies in the chat. I know if nobody else got me, Whitney's live stream and the Vlogmas chat got me.
No, somewhere in the world someone can relate to anything, so I'm
absolutely.
People.
There's a lot of people.
Must you do this now?
Who's screaming?
No, Theo's hitting. What is Theo trying to do?
Lick his hole.
Take a shit.
Attack brother?
Push his feet around. He's trying to get food.
Okay. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that bad.
That's what you get for introducing him as fat.
He's proving my point. He's like,
you're like, I'm the sweetest little orange boy, little angel child, and the fat one. Okay, well, we did get, I don't even know what this is called because I'm a fake YouTuber, like a super comment or whatever these are called.
Oh.
So I want to highlight this real quick. Hey girls, what was your favorite Christmas gift this year? Mine was portraits of my dogs. Oh my god, that's so cute. And did Bonnie get her late birthday gift? It should be there by now. We were just talking about this.
I don't know if, because there was some, okay, the person who got me the pairing was Joe. This person says coaster, which I mean, they could just go by that on there. But also someone who said, like, sorry, this is late. They got me Disney Dreamlight, which was amazing. I started this last night, played for 4 hours straight. Very addicting.
No wonder you didn't answer my time.
So, Coaster, let me know what you got me, and I will let you know. But y'all were so freaking nice to me this Vlogmas. Like, I cannot get over how many sweet gifts I got and just sweet comments. Like, don't get me soppy because I'll cry. But y'all were so amazing, and a few of you didn't leave your names, and I'm like, hello.
My favorite Christmas gift was.
Oh, did they ask a question? My bad.
What?
I didn't realize they asked a question too.
No, you're fine. It's our favorite Christmas gift, and mine was Trivial Pursuit. I got from my grandma, and I immediately was annoying and whipped that shit open, and I said, "Do you want science, entertainment, nature, art, and literature?" My whole family was like, "We're trying to watch Elf right now." I was like, "Do you want to roll 3 or 6?"
My family also played Trivial Pursuit on Christmas, and let me just tell you, we had that. I think the same version. You got the classic edition, and then we also had like the 2010s to the 2020, which they bought for like so my nieces could play or whatever. And we played
So
that one
little
first,
ones,
and we were all like, this is terrible. Like, they do not know what is, like, sticking around yet. So, because there was so much stuff that we're like, what is that? Then we played the classic version. Everyone did better. It was so funny.
No, I feel like the classic one is pretty approachable for a lot of
Oh,
ages.
yeah, the classic one is perfect. What was my favorite gift, though? Oh, my God, I don't know. I got so many. Really loving the Disney Dreamlight right now, I have to say. She's up there. From my family, probably my little record stand.
I got a record player. Oh, no copywriting. Sorry, don't listen. Blah, blah, blah. Scratch that out. Find an editor. Edit that out.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Shelby, Christmas gift.
My favorite Christmas gift, I got an Xbox.
I was like, bring it back to Fortnite.
Hey, I didn't say to play Fortnite on. I play other
Same.
games on it. I have other
Same.
games installed on it. Yeah. Also, I love Disney Dreamlight Valley. I have it on my Switch. I'm trying to figure out if I can, because it is on Xbox too. I'm trying to see if I can transfer my progress on there, because I bought stuff for the Switch. I may just have to keep playing it on my Switch, which is fine. It's probably a better game to play handheld anyways.
Thank you, Coaster, for the comment.
Yeah, thank you for the super, like...
We are splitting all profits from this video, so if you get 19 ads in the middle, I'm going to need not one complaint.
She's helping me pay my rent.
This is rent money, thank you. Bonnie, sorry, you're just going to be sitting there for a little bit, but this person has commented this twice. So Reem wants to know, we want Shelby to tell her side of the story of how you guys became friends, because I told it in one of my vlogmases, and I said she tells it a funnier way because you can come at me for...
Now I feel pressure to make it funny.
Sorry, don't make it funny.
So
make it honest.
I followed Whitney casually when I first started BookTube. I think I saw your Vlogmas videos, but I also followed you more on Twitter than I did really on YouTube. And then one day you tweeted something about the high school we went to. I did not know that Whitney and I went to the same high school, but we did. So she tweeted something about the high school. I was like, oh my God, you went to this high school too? That's crazy. And then you followed me back and I was like, she wants me. And then we DM'd a few times, and the first time we met up was at a Ransom Riggs signing where Tahada was as well. And I brought a friend because I was nervous. And then we met there for the first time, and they were like, oh, cool, good to see you, whatever. We kind of kept in touch right before the pandemic started. There's a book festival in our area that we both were going to. Whitney was on a panel, and I was like, hey, I'd love to stop by and say hi. I'm going there too. Whatever. She ignored me because she was busy in the green room with John Green. And then the pandemic hit. Womp womp. I texted her. I was like, hey, how are you doing? Just checking in, making sure all's good with you, whatever. We should hang out when all this is over. She was like, yeah, totally. Crickets. Then we went back to the same book festival right after it had reopened because of the pandemic. And I texted her. I was like, hey, I'm going again. Are you going? She's like, yeah, but I'm going with some friends. So I was like, okay, cool. I might just stop by and say hi. I was not planning on invading. And then I had gotten there. I was texting her. I was like, hey, I'm here, but I'm still getting ready in my car. She's like, we're still on our way. I said, no worries. I'll just see you at some point. I was doing my makeup in my car, and then I go to the parking garage elevator, and I get in, and the doors open, and just Whitney's standing there. I was like, oh my God, hi. And then, I don't know, we just hung out that entire weekend. I had also just gone through a breakup, and I had lost all 3 of my friends in the same weekend.
Not the lasers!
So, I always tell my mom, I'm like, thank God I went through that breakup and lost all 3 of my friends that same weekend, because then I wouldn't have really met Whitney. So, anyways, there's the lore.
The main point of that being I ghosted her, and it took 3 years for us to actually become really good friends. Okay, sorry, I'm why am I eating blueberries this whole time?
Blueberries.
Tammy said, have you watched Wicked and opinions on the movie? They specifically want to know you two's opinion.
I had to stop myself because I was about to do the run.
Yeah, no singing! We're gonna get copywritten! We're trying to pay rent!
I saw Wicked twice. It was so good. I loved it.
Are you holding space still?
Always. That's why I'm so fat. I'm just holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity.
That is where I hold the space for Defying Gravity.
I have also watched it twice. If you're in TFW, maybe you should come see 6 of the costumes from the movie.
Okay, marketing.
Wow. We said we're making money, not promoting our real jobs.
Hey!
Shelby's like, I don't want to tell anyone where I work, but also come see
But
the
also-
exhibit.
But also, if you happen to want to come see 6 costumes from the Wicked movie, I know a place. They arrived in like a week and a half, and I'm so excited to get my. Oh my god, I have lore. Can I tell
Oh
lore?
god,
I'm telling
okay,
lore.
I got blueberries.
We had to order mannequins for these dresses. Obviously, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande are.
Anorexic looking.
Well,
It's
yeah,
so sad.
like
We had to order a child-size, like 12-year-old mannequin, and it's still too big for Cynthia Erivo.
Too big? Oh my gosh.
The hips are too wide. A 12-year-old.
that's crazy.
It's so sad.
Yeah. Like I really hope that they're like healthy. Shout out to them because they're amazing and
I
talented.
mean, like, part of it is the fact that they're, like, so short.
Yeah, they're like 5'11".
That is true.
They're short and skinny in general. So, they're
I
like,
will be in
4'10".
line to see them. Costumes.
I didn't hear what you said.
No, I said, but I will be in line to see them.
I will be there virtually.
We'll send pics. And Whitney, have you seen it?
Oh yeah, I saw Wicked. I saw it once. And I thought I would cry, but I didn't. But I really liked it.
I think I cried a few times. Not the second time though, because I was like half falling asleep because I was up early for me. For me, let me just say that. For anyone else, no, it was a complete normal time. Oh,
I got nothing. I'm just scrolling.
oh my god, the amount of I have to hold back right now to not. I keep wanting to go.
The riff. As soon as we're off air, we can define.
Not that I can do it. Like I cannot. It would not sound good. It probably wouldn't even get copywritten because they'd be like, "What's that?"
They'd be like, why is she screaming?
That sounds painful for her.
Oh my god, I see Kaylin in the chat.
Oh my god, Tide Pods.
I saw Stevie in the chat earlier. John Paul still in the chat. Panda's in the chat.
Panda.
Oh my god, I can finally say, hey, chat.
I know that's why I've been saying it because like I feel like I say chat like I'm not in my head, and now it's like there's actually a chat.
If I was smart, I would figure out how to screen share and play like Toontown or something. I was gonna say there's gotta be copyright laws or something with that, but it's Toontown rewritten. Like it's not the official game.
You can also stream, like, most games for, like, there's not really rules about streaming games.
I was gonna say, isn't Twitch like that? That's their whole thing.
That's their whole thing, yeah. They have, like, there's some games where, like, some of the music is copyrighted, but there's, like, options where it's, like, you can put it in streamer mode so that you don't play copyrighted music.
Ah, I guess it's free promo for them.
Exactly. That's the thing is, like, if you get, like, Ninja, for lack of a better term, because he's, like, the biggest streamer that most people know. If you get him playing a brand new game that comes out, you know, all of him and his 6-year-olds in the chat are going to go buy the game. Queso. If Queso is playing Supermarket Simulator, you know some bitch at her desk job is with a PC is going to be paying for Supermarket Simulator. Anyways.
Was that a personal story?
Huh?
Was that a personal story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, any more questions for us, Whitney? Come on, moderate. Give me questions.
I'm
You
like,
got
do
two
you
people
need
on
us to open the
scroll
chat
up.
now? Damn.
I'm being very selective. This feels very mean-spirited. I'm like, ask better questions. Also, I'm avoiding any of the ones that are asking about specific books because the second anyone asks me about a book, I'm like, never read one. Actually, don't know what you're referring to.
Whitney's like, the book I read last night? What was it called? I don't remember. What was the main character's name? Who the hell if I know?
Wasn't any of my business. I do have one important update about a book that dropped recently. Bonnie, I'm not going to need your opinion on this matter. I got an email this morning from Jeff Bezos himself at Amazon.com.
Oh.
Book recommendation for Whitney Atkinson. I said, I'm invested. You got me there. Catherine Moon's newest book has dropped, and Catherine Moon of Games with an Orc fame and other monster romances. Now, what in the Sam Houston fresh hell are we doing with Mothman?
He's literally, it's just wings. If it was like looking like antenna and like moth body, okay, but that's just a man with wings. That could be Resand.
Here's why I have the ick. I've read like 2 Mothman books before. I don't want to hear about it. But the one that I read, one of them was the same author who did I also, by the way, earlier I was like, I'm so ashamed that I read Monster Romance this year. I'm gonna make the conversation about Monster Romance if you guys don't mind. Anyway, the girl who wrote The Minotaur Morning Glory Milking Farm, I said that out loud. They also did a book about Mothman, and he was like fuzzy. It had like the long butterfly tongue, and he had like a pouch for his business. She'd be like reaching in his pouch. That's what I think of when I think of Mothman romance. It was like shaped like an S,
and that's not Catherine's fault.
But maybe, I mean, he has antenna.
Barely.
And if I pay $4 to see if it's worth the hype, it's going to be between me and the patrons.
Tune into a future vlog to see.
The fact that it isn't her first Mothman.
Shelby is horrified.
Okay, finally a rated PG question. This one's from Panda. Love of my life, Panda.
Love you, Panda.
What would be the ultimate girls trip for the 3 of us together?
I feel like all of us will have different answers. Like, there's not one thing we'll collectively.
Yeah, like, I feel like there's no...
Bonnie's like, the Cinemark?
Well, Shelby hates the beach. Bonnie and I would go see, like, Twilight Pacific Northwest, but Shelby hasn't read Twilight other than chapter 1. That's a great question. We're all so different. I mean, I feel like we could all get behind a reading retreat, so where would that be? If money was not a barrier and if I could teleport there and we wouldn't have to be on an airplane.
Okay. If we're doing a reading retreat, we have to go up to, like...
Oklahoma.
Iceland and do, like, Aurora Borealis season. A cabin.
Oh, I could get down
Borealis
with that.
season.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Finland, like, something like that. Like, the Swiss Alps.
When I make Frozen jokes the entire time.
Oh, we have our first guest star.
Sharparaya.
Cat break. Everyone get your pussy out.
Here's my puss.
Well, if y'all insist.
This is what it's like to be in meetings with me on my work from home day. I'm like, excuse me. Yeah, so the KPI for this campaign is... I agree. I would love to go somewhere mountainous. So I'm down for the Swiss Alps. New Zealand! Oh, 100% E.
Here's the thing. I'm too practical to New Zealand. Can I teleport there? Like, do I have to take a flight?
That's the thing, is if money was no barrier and we could be unconscious for the entire flight.
Okay, then yeah, I'll go to New Zealand. But the fact that that flight is like a full 24-hour day, I think I'd rather die.
Yeah, same. Hi, Marcus! I want to give him kisses. He's so floppy.
Everybody kiss Marcus.
Mwah. Everyone drop a kiss in the comments.
You got cute.
He has no idea he's being exploited.
Everybody's exploiting. I'm exploiting you for views.
You guys will be so much better at answering this than me. But any 2025 pop... Did I say that right? 2025? I think I added another 20. Any 2020-2025 pop culture predictions? Are we getting Rep TV?
Yes, I think we're getting Rep TV.
We
She's
have
this
to.
thing. She's been doing the release 2 Taylor's version, release a normal album, release 2 Taylor's version, and it's alternated years. So
yeah, I would be shocked if we don't get both of them, to be honest.
I think we'll get both of them in 2025. Other pop culture predictions. I think. I was gonna say I think somebody would get married, but I'm trying to think of what celebrity. Ooh, I think Ethan Slater and Ariana Grande will break up.
I can't even think about who's relevant right now or who will rise to relevancy.
I think
Honestly, me
Chalamet
either for some reason.
and Kendall Jenner will Kylie Jenner will either get married or like engaged or they'll break up.
I was just thinking about Timothy and Kylie, but I was like, don't say it. It's because I had a dream about Timothy last night. He's on my mind.
When is he not on your mind?
That's a great question.
Oh, he's gonna lay on my clean laundry.
I'm one of the few who would prefer debut TV before rep TV, but that's in the minority.
I don't, but only because I like the idea of debut being last. I'm more excited for debut TV than rep
That's
TV.
true. Yeah.
See, here's the thing. I love rep as an era, but individually, about half of the songs are not my favorite, but then half of them I really love. I'm excited to see what the vault is for Reputation, and I feel like that can either make or break the Taylor's version album for me. Like, I think it's either going to be like, I'm obsessed with this vault, or I don't care. Debut,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be interesting to just hear the difference and, like, see how it's evolved.
Like, because Speak Now already was so different. Same with 1989.
I don't listen to Speak Now Taylor's version at all. And Speak Now was one of my favorite albums before that. Yeah. But I didn't like the vault. And the vault is what makes or breaks these Taylor versions for me. Now, granted, I still listen to Speak Now, but not the way I used to, which is weird. But, like, I don't like Red, that album. It's not my favorite. It has my favorite vault tracks of all time. I don't like 1989. Controversial, I know. Love the vault tracks. But Speak Now didn't like the vault tracks.
I think that's why the anthology of Tortured Poets is so, like, it feels like vault tracks of the original album, and the second half is so good. Love her.
Love her.
Love her.
This is, I think, I'm going to need to think for a second, but biggest book icks.
Like, written in a book or what people do to books?
Both, but I was thinking, like, tropes and things.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I was thinking written.
Okay.
Mothman, for one.
That's because you just read something you shouldn't, I feel.
I just read a second chance romance that made me wonder whether I ever liked them at all.
I like second chance romances. I hate road trips and celebrities.
Yeah. Oh, I can't do bands. I hate when the main character was like, I play my violin and I cry because I'm thinking about the violin.
Okay, well, now you're going not a love song.
Yeah. But so many of them are like that, like, especially singers who are like, the lyrics, like the entire song lyrics is on the page and they're like, I cry as I sing. I'm like, I'm not going to read that, by the way.
That's me with the book. There was a romance book that was like Royals or Royalty something. Like, it's like a red cover. It's got like a beautiful illustration of a black woman on the front. And she was a rapper. And so, like, the first chapter of the book, she's like on set filming a music video and it's got like her rap lyrics in there. And I was like,
can I get the audiobook, please?
The audiobook sucked too, because I was listening to like 2.5. And so it's like,
I think books about music, they have to be like literary fiction rather than contemporary. Because like I like Daisy Jones and the Six, and I like the last revival of Opal and Nev. I read that really early on this year, and that was fantastic. But it's because it like approaches it from like a literary, like almost like documentary type kind of feeling, rather than here I am singing my songs.
Sorry, I got distracted. We got another super comment, and I'm like,
super comment. Thank you.
Anything else for big book icks?
I think when the author is just trying too hard to push anyone,
pop culture references,
like pop culture,
oh my God,
or
do
like
not mention TikTok in a book.
I just read a novella that mentioned TikTok.
Do not mention TikTok in a book. Like, I scroll through, I post on my TikTok page. You're doing what?
What's that?
You can mention Instagram, it's not weird to me, but TikTok?
Yeah, I hate lying in books. That's another big thing. Like similar to lying, but like withholding information and that being a plot device is so annoying.
Yeah.
This is just like
Probably some really specific ones that I don't remember.
there's like general editing errors where like you'll get a character's perspective and it like it's in their own, like it's like first person narrative and they're like telling you about something that's happening and like their thoughts and feelings on it, and then the plot twist is that they were actually not that the entire time. But like, why are you telling me this internal dialogue that you're concerned about this person and then you're going to be the bad person at the end who's actually in the plot twist? See Riley Sager's,
like, why are you lying
serial killer
to
book.
whatever you're saying? Yeah, if it's I hate that. There's a book that did that like last year that I read that I was like, wait a minute, but you told me.
I'm like, that's not a plot twist. That's an editing error.
And it's not even like an unreliable narrator situation. It's just
it's just
you withheld that from me.
That one
to try to seem cool.
All right, to hop back to Coaster. Thank you again.
Coaster.
Oh, okay. So this was done.
Yeah, so it was the pairing, but I don't think made it with the package.
Oh, I saw their YouTube name. I didn't know. I must have read it wrong. But
okay. Well, what are some of our attainable? Thank you for including that goals for next year.
Oof.
I mean, I'll spoil, like I said, one of my upcoming videos, but my reading goals is going to be reach for a lot more intentionally for things I know I'm going to enjoy rather than what's easy to read. So I'm going to be like trying to cull down my TBR by a lot next year.
I want to like keep my house cleaner a lot, which is like such a weird thing, but like I don't think I'm like a messy person generally, but like having 2 cats, like cat hair gets everywhere, and I want to be the type of person that can just like have people come over and not think twice about like whether the house is will forget.
I got panties,
yeah, like that's kind of so like I just want to be able to have like, I guess that's the way of putting it, is like be able to have guests over at any time without thinking twice about it. Like I don't want to have to deep clean the house before my grandparents come over. So that's just generally like picking up for 30 minutes every night and just like Whitney, this will be applicable for you. I want to be Laura. Like we went over to her house once. We have this friend.
She's in Vlogmas. Everyone refer back to Vlogmas.
Yeah, Laura, her birthday party. I literally like, there was one day where it was like we were out at dinner somewhere. She's like, "Do you want to come back to mine and we can go do this?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then I was like, is she gonna need like 5 minutes to clean? Like, is she gonna need 5 minutes to pick up her like clothes on the floor? And then we walk into her house, and I swear it smelled like Fabuloso, like she had just mopped. And I was like, I know you were at work today, so can you tell me this is how you leave your house? Oh, it made me so mad. And I was like, I need to beat her. That's my attainable goal. Is just
I agree with that one.
Having people over without thinking twice about, do I need to clean?
I think mine, and this might get a little sappy, but I remember having this thought after I watched the movie We Live in Time. I don't know if any of you guys saw that this year.
Florence Pugh?
Yes. Basically, she has cancer. That's the plot of the movie. But mine is just to like live, like do things I want to do, like not hold myself back as much. Like if there's something I want to do, I want to do it. And I don't mean in like a fly to here kind of place, but just like going to events or like saying yes more or like dressing in the ways that I've always wanted to dress but I've said no to myself for whatever reason. This might just be like turning 30 kind of thing too, but like I just want to do more because I feel like I really did not do anything this year, and part of it's holding back from like my medical stuff, and part of it's just like me being afraid of stuff. So I just want to do more. Do more things.
I don't think that's too sappy.
Okay. No, I like it. That was mine like a year ago, I think.
Yeah, that resonated with me because I'm still trying to get better about doing things alone. if I don't have Shelby going with me, I'm not going to do it. So I need to like do things without Shelby because Shelby doesn't want to do every single thing I want to do. And yeah, I can go for a hike on a Saturday. I just have to like plan it and go for it and not be scared of doing it by myself. So that's a goal for me. Time to call ourselves out.
Like physically?
How many books? I'm going to say physical TBR. How many books are on our physical TBR right now? And Bonnie, stop counting.
Bonnie's like 6.
No, I will take credit for Bonnie has a lot of books on her TBR because of me. Because I'll be like, I like this book. Here, go. Read
Yeah,
it.
and she gets to me like a lot of like random thrillers that I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll read it. Like not. I probably have about 50.
I think I'm closer to 100.
Next question.
I
I probably have upwards of 200 plus. Because I thought about it and I was like, even if I read 100 books exclusively from my physical TBR this year, I still will not have finished my physical TBR. And can I be brave? I have frequent existential crises because OCD diagnosed. Thank you very much. So I'm always like thinking about how I'm gonna die, and like I get in the car and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking, if I get hit T-bone and I die.
This is the end, y'all. It was nice knowing you.
Here's my plan if I can't breathe. And so anyways, and that's me like driving to the Walmart, right? So I have a very existential crisis about the fact that I will die with books on my TBR. It really sends me in a spiral. I'm sorry if that sends anybody else in the chat in a spiral. I think about that often. Next question.
I don't know how to reply to that in a way that's comforting to you, so you're right. Next question.
Speaking of,
I would have less books on my TBR if I didn't go to the fucking library so much. Let me just say that.
Speaking of getting rid of books on my physical TBR, Whitney, you need to come over at some point because I got books for you and your mom.
What if I got in the car right now?
She's like, I'm on my way, babe.
I'm just like, and Whitney's here.
You're like, remember that goal of having my apartment clean?
It starts today.
She's like, well, you've been over to my house where there's like, cat shit on the floor because they flew it out of their litter box, and I don't care.
Because Tootie's doing target practice.
Literally, he's like, hey, brother, stand right there. Hold on.
We haven't done our gift exchange, though, so we do need to hang out.
We do. Yeah, I'm looking at all of them. My bad.
Yeah, mine are over there.
You want to come play Fortnite?
I was going to say, Shelby's just going to go, hold on.
God, I have an appointment. This is crazy.
Well, you can just come over after.
Can you do the whole player? Like, because is it only online?
You can set up with 2 controllers and do a
We can talk about this. Not live.
Very curious though. Is all you do on Fortnite is fighting people? Like, is that the only goal?
I tried to steer it away. I'm so sorry, guys.
Like, I genuinely don't know what goes on during that game.
In short, there's like 100 people on an island, and your goal is to be the last one standing. It's kind of like Hunger Games. You have to like find chests.
Now, hold on.
And stuff. Find things to like eat to get your So it's last person standing out of 100. Takes about 30 minutes. Game. That's the short version because I'm trying to keep it. Oh, do I? No.
Oh, but unfortunately.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Would love not to.
No, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Generally, day to day, no. But then sometimes I'm like, it's 3 a.m. and I just took off my headphones because I'm playing Fortnite. But
like my official answer is no, but I'm not trying to find out. Like, I don't want to be proven wrong.
I'm like, what's that noise? Like, I just heard a creak in that back room. Like, but usually I think like somebody's there, not like a ghost. Like, I always think it's like an intruder.
Yeah, like there's probably always an explanation, but the human brain goes to dark places.
Yeah. This is funny though, because just recently I've been having dreams lately about the house I grew up in, like originally, which is like I was only there till like maybe 6, 7, 8 years old, something like that. But I've been having dreams that like the basement was haunted and it was scary to go down there. And so at Christmas, I asked my family, I was like, was the basement haunted? And they're like, oh yeah. So.
See, in Texas, we don't even have basements. So it's like, not a fear we need to have.
Like
I mean, they don't only live in basements.
Like
Well.
I've like worked with people that like think like a certain building that they worked in was haunted. Like the last place that we worked, we thought that building was haunted, and then they had like ghost hunters come out and like talk to the ghosts, and I was like, okay. I was like, I think it'd be fun to like do things like that, but I don't know that it would like convince me, because I'm like, okay, I don't know.
Meanwhile, I'm like, you cannot bring a Ouija board into my house. That's
Yeah, no. That's what I'm trying to find out. Like, I'm not. That's what I'm not
that's
trying to find out.
inviting evil into my home, and that's not happening.
No. How you feeling? I feel like I'm just shepherding us through questions. Are we having fun? Do you guys like us? There's still 300 people here.
If your answer is no, keep it to yourself.
Actually,
Well,
yeah.
we're not gonna know. We can't see the chat. We have to like. I'm not ignoring the chat. It's just like you have to go through so much to see it for us, and then it takes up the whole screen. And I'm like, am I doing an ugly face right now?
That's fine.
Yeah, if you're like reading it and you're like,
I just want the people to know I'm not ignoring them.
I want the people to know I am.
Okay.
I did have a special guest that I did not tell you all about beforehand, and I had to pull.
No.
What?
Don't bring out that Ubie.
How did you know I was gonna bring out?
I could feel it in my bones. I could feel it in my bones. I'm a hater to my core.
Ubie's taking questions. Any questions for Ubie?
Y'all are lucky she can't find the blue-eyed one, because the blue-eyed one is like that Miley Cyrus photo where it's like, oh my god, or like the photo of the dogs where it's like, oh my god, get him brown contacts.
I think it's in one of my purses somewhere because I tried to take them with me.
I believe it.
That's the only best friend I have.
That
was going to be my card for when we had nothing to talk about. Is Ubie?
Ubie's just gonna go.
Ubie's
Whitney doesn't put a question up on the screen to moderate her own chat.
Do what? Oh, everyone say hi to Ubie. I can make Ubie a banner. Ubie. Hold on.
You pull out your phone to do a second camera. It's just Ubie.
This is gonna be funny to no one but me. Okay, I'm sorry.
Ubie's reading goal for the year.
This was $1.
That's too much.
I feel like it's illegal for you to see him like this though, like he's naked.
Not your hands or he hims.
Wow.
Oh. That reminds me, there was a Twitter thread that was like, oh, what's your like favorite lost media? And someone said Ubie, and I was like, girl, it's on Paramount Plus. That's not lost media.
Episodes at Bonnie's house.
That's how I know.
Okay.
Did you know you get Paramount Plus for free with your Walmart Plus membership?
Yeah.
So why the fuck have you
Not
only watched
bad.
6 episodes of Ubie? Why have you only watched 6 episodes of Ubie? Why are you not watching Ubie every night?
So we have another question. What's your favorite movie star, Timothy?
Ooh.
Well,
It's probably Little Women.
chocolate. She's gonna.
Don't you bring Wonka into this. Don't you bring him.
So it crosses a line when we bring Taylor Swift ephemera, but it's not crossing a line when you bring a giant poster of Timothy Chalamet suck your dick.
I'm sorry. Oh, I was gonna say who invited you to this live stream. It was me. So this is my poster. By the way, my reputation precedes me. I had a coworker, like a person in a place of business, save this for me because I don't shut up about him. And guess what? This was the first movie I'd ever seen with him in it.
I was gonna say it's the only movie I've seen with Timothy Chalamet in it.
I was gonna say the first and the last, but you did finally watch Little Women.
Also, this is scratch and sniff. So sometimes when I need to feel something.
You never told me that, and I wish
the
I didn't
movement.
know.
This is
Wait, but Whitney, you also saw that other Timothy Chalamet movie, you remember?
Little Women?
She used to always think
Onward.
Onward was Timothy Chalamet instead of Tom Holland.
I watched all of Onward thinking Timothy Chalamet voiced the main character. It was fun. That was good lore for a while. I did like him in Little Women, but he looked 15.
well.
I haven't seen it since it came out, so.
Well, I had the same issue with it as I have with Titanic, which is Leonardo DiCaprio looks 15 in Titanic. So when he's like getting frisky, I'm like, you look like a child.
They don't get frisky in Little Women.
No, but whenever it time jumped like 7 years, it was like, he's a man now. I'm like, that's still a boy.
I will say I just saw the Bob Dylan movie. I can't think of what the name of it is now. A Complete Unknown. I just saw that on the other night, and while I thought the movie was just okay, Timothy in it was amazing. Like, he was doing the singing. I'm pretty sure it sounded like him, and he sounded great. He even impressed my mom, who's like super picky, and like she only came to see the movie because she likes Bob Dylan. Hasn't been to the movie since like 2019. Yeah.
Oh my God, Sasha is here.
Sasha, my girl, my favorite Canadian.
Now, why is John Paul texting me Timothy Chalamet? I can't even say it. Timothy Chalamet.
May I suck your dick?
So as we all know, my nickname for Timothy Chalamet is Timothy Chalamet, suck your dick. John Paul just texted me, Timothy Chala, may I scratch and sniff your dick?
Well, y'all, it's been so much fun chatting with you.
I am begging for mods in the chat to take this man out.
Well, the mods can't get to your personal cell phone number. He can.
Mod in question, God. Mod in question, AT&T.
Man versus AT&T. God. Anyone else here have AT&T? Me when I run out of topics for the
What wireless network provider you got?
What kind of deals do you guys have on your mobile phone plan?
I got T-Mobile.
Are you still on your parents' phone plan? Type yes or no.
Yes, and I want to switch to T-Mobile because I'm trying to get that free flight.
Theo, hey.
Free in-flight Wi-Fi. Do you have a cat appearance too?
No, Theo's about to
I'm so sorry. Okay, we're good.
Theo was making himself comfortable as he was about to go piss on my
Give her some chicken.
She's really good at show and haul. Like, she knows
good. She needs to
said,
get more hair back there.
No, she's perfect.
Because with brothers, you can't see their hole as much. But with Rosie, it's like HD surround sound.
Surround sound?
Not HD surround sound hole. And she takes shits. Like, Gordo poops. Like, you can't really smell it. She is shitting in the litter.
I'm sorry, but imagine if someone just now turned into the live stream.
Hey guys, I'm gonna tier rank my cat's shit smells. Oh my God.
Marty just went.
He does not agree.
He doesn't agree. I think one of my proudest accomplishments within Vlogmas is getting people to go, he agrees. Because I say it daily. It is part of my lexicon.
It is.
We know. The vlog knows they were there.
I'm going to indulge this comment because, Noreen, I see you adding it over and over.
Oh, no.
What did you like?
You do not have to flame Noreen. You're like, I see you posting this comment. It's a good comment.
I see you spamming. No.
My boy, first of all, whose name I cannot remember.
Simon?
No, that's your boy.
Wait, there's another boy?
My prince, my king.
Oh, that boy! Audric?
Audric.
Yeah, I love the characters. If you don't
I
care
haven't
about
read
book
the
2, I
second
don't
book, so I'm just
care
gonna
about.
move this blanket that Theo's trying to pee on since I haven't read this book. Please hold.
What is happening in the Carson household?
Theo's pissing on a blanket.
On camera?
No,
Well,
no.
obviously not.
Oh, well. On microphone?
I'm like, your litter box is clean, brother. I don't know. You know how he likes
Brother.
it.
Brava. Yeah,
But yeah.
Objectively, the first time I read it, 3-star book, but book 2 had me gagged. I loved book 2. I don't know how far you are in, but book 1 I can agree is like But once you get into book 2, and especially book 3, when you go back and reread book 1, then it's 5 stars. Like everything comes full circle. I don't know what happens in book 2. But if you don't love the characters, it might not be for you because the characters really keeps you invested.
Like, oh my god, thinking about Audric and what's her name, Riel, right?
Mm-hmm.
The song. Should I say it? I don't know if it's a spoiler. I'm not gonna say it.
No.
I don't think it's a spoiler, but just in case. Also, you liked that fuck ass villain, and I want him to burn in hell. Oh my god! Don't even say his name.
Sorry. If I say his name 3 times in a mirror like Ed Sheeran, will he appear?
Ed Sheeran didn't appear. I don't know if you noticed.
Ed Sheeran was in my dream last night. Did I tell you that?
You did.
It's the same dream Timothée Chalamet was in.
Mm-hmm. But he had a very minor part.
Explain it, but I feel like I don't need to go into that. Fine, I will if you insist. So, I had this dream last night.
Cool.
I had a dream last night that not Sasha said it's a nightmare. I had a nightmare last night. So I was at work. So yeah, it was a nightmare. I was at work and I went to the water fountain and Ed Sheeran was there. And I was like, fine. And I filled up my whatever hydro flask. I walked back to my desk and someone.
I'm sorry. Look, that being Ed Sheeran's only role is just being at the water fountain is crazy.
It's like if there's a credit scene at the end of her dream, like water fountain man number 1.
I just almost choked. Oh my god. Take yourselves.
Yeah, take that sip. I'm glad you actually have water in it this time.
Sorry.
I need to do a full body reset. Okay. Anyway, sorry, my cats are fighting. It's just like that today.
He was walking towards this blanket like he's ready to take a piss. I gotta keep an eye on. Okay, good. He moved.
So after we got back from the water fountain, I go back to my desk and there's someone sitting in my chair, and it's Timothée Chalamet. And there was this guy who was like explaining to all my coworkers that mashed potatoes with mayonnaise is like the best kind of mashed potato, and we were like all arguing about it, and Timothée Chalamet was there, and we were all, and then he's like talking about mashed potatoes, and someone's like stirring the mashed potatoes, and then at one point Timothy like kisses me on the cheek, and I was like, you want me? Kylie Jenner's sending the nukes to my house as we speak. But and then one of my coworkers was like, I'm trying to. This is fun if you know my coworkers because I'm trying to like take out personal information and names.
I was like, yeah, I've noticed some details have been lost.
You had to be there. Oh my god, you had to be there. But they were like,
you had to be in my dream. Man, you should have been there. It's like,
if you
it's
just
your fault
had these synapses firing the way that mine were last night. And then I had a dream journal that I started back in college where I would wake up and write down my dreams because they were super vivid when I was on anxiety medicine. And I've had a hiatus from that journal because they were not super vivid when I was a normal person again. And then when I started on Zoloft, my dreams are getting, I don't know if you can tell, very vivid again. So I had in my dream after I met Timothée Chalamet, and my coworker was like, "Oh my god, that's Timothée Chalamet." I wrote in my dream journal in the dream, I was like, "I just met Timothée Chalamet," and then I woke up and I wrote in my dream journal, "I just had a dream with Timothée Chalamet." I'm so happy we spent time to explain that because that was stupid. I feel like
it was all worth it for the Ed Sheeran. I did it again.
you did that one on purpose.
No. Background, I
That's
called
like
Ed
the
Sheeran
facial
Ed Sheeran at Christmas, and now I can't say his name right anymore.
Oh my god, that was so funny because the facial expression you made after you did it, you were like disappointed in yourself immediately. You're like, Ed Sheeran.
That's not his name. That's not his name.
Oh, that's a throwback.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shelby, you weren't there. it was Echo War, right?
College era, yeah. Which,
You're
by
here
the way,
now.
when I read
Oh,
Aqua War,
yes.
loved it. I don't know what I was on about the first time.
Literally,
Wait,
I thought the same thing.
Okay, I was
like,
going to say, did Shelby read those books? Can't remember.
I thought the same thing when I reread them. I was like, there was some sucking and fucking in this book.
Oh yeah, at the war camp.
At the war camp with the screams of the dying.
All the,
Me,
I stopped myself.
the dying.
I was about to sing The Great War.
Oh, I was like, not the Defying Gravity riff again.
Defying gravity at the war camp?
I mean, and then they, in the novella.
That's the sounds of the screams of the dying was just Elphaba doing the Defying Gravity riff.
Oh my god. No one
Oh
knows.
my god.
Anybody else have any comments, questions, concerns for us in the chat that Whitney can find for us, since Bonnie and I can't read the chat? Although I did look at the chat at one point and I saw a comment that I thought was good and I can't remember what it was.
At this point, they should have a lot of concerns. I would have concerns for the three of us if I was watching this.
Maybe don't share your concerns. Maybe just share like questions, but not even like constructive questions. Maybe just put compliments in the chat for us.
Be like, oh my god, you guys are all so pretty. Just really pretty girls.
Speaking of, this is totally unrelated. I don't know why I said speaking of. Did it rain this morning, Whitney?
Yes, girl, thunder and lightning.
Oh, I was asleep. I was seeing like the yellow hue behind me, and I was like, "Is it about to rain again?"
See, I've been trying to decide. This is getting into very interesting topics. I've been trying. Oh, it's sunny now because I was going to say I need to go to the library. So I was like, I have to wait till it's not raining, and now it's not raining. So I'm going to go to the library after this.
The library.
The library is now open. I'm going to also be honest, I don't have a stopping point for this, so we're just going to stare at each other until we all get bored.
I was about to sing another song. You need to take me out of this world.
No, if I get off this live stream and I see we have a copyright strike, I'm going to go to the timestamp and see who did it. And when it was probably me, I'm going to keep it to myself.
You're going to get off?
Oh?
You said you were going to get off.
No.
John Paul was right.
What did John Paul say?
From the same person who brought you, everyone thought I had a dildo in the shower. I would never do that.
Oh my god, I saw a video on I guess it was TikTok, but it was like somebody who was doing like a Twitch live stream, and she had a lint roller on her TV behind her.
Oh no.
And it looked very sus. And everyone was like, "Oh my god, put it away!" She's like, "Put what away? It's on what's on my TV? Like the coffee mug?" And they're like, "No, the white thing." And she's like, "Oh my god, it's a lint roller."
Bonnie's putting her lint roller away. Oh no.
Bonnie's like, "Show and tell."
I was blowing my nose. I didn't want to be nasty for all the people.
Oh.
That's reserved for Whitney on FaceTime. Instead.
That's honestly, we should make that a tradition. Let's go on mute and off camera from now. Okay.
Oh my god, imagine like somebody joins the live stream and it's just just no one's here. Just
we're just a podcast now.
Yeah. Speaking of podcast.
Someone said we need to open a Discord of us three. I don't even know what that means.
Oh my god. Me and my besties on Discord.
Discord is Fortniters?
A giant group chat that people can join. And like you can have like different channels where there's different topics.
I don't text y'all back one-on-one. You think I'm texting back on a Discord?
Yeah, maybe if we had like a,
someone's gonna clip that when eventually I'm like, hey guys, welcome to my Discord for my Patreon.
No, I mean Discord's fun. You just have to like. The problem is that you can get a lot of notifications. So then, like, I turn my notifications off for Discord, but then I never check it because I'm not getting notifications. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be very specific with your notifications though, in the sense of like certain groups and stuff and certain channels.
Oh yeah, because your Mal group chat is on.
I was gonna say that. I was literally about to say we've got 2 different types of Discord girlies in here. One of them is a book Mal Stan group chat, and the other one is talking about video games.
Is your group chat for Shadow and Bone still going? Because rest in peace.
She's pretty dead, like once an occasion, but some of us who were like closest to each other, we have our own Discord.
You have the group chat from the group chat?
Yeah,
Oh my
there
God,
was,
really
there was
us.
low-key drama at one point. I can't get into it, personal information, but
Okay,
there was drama in the mail chat.
There will be a FaceTime call after this.
I'm pretty sure I've told you all this before, but
I think you have.
yeah.
6 times.
Yeah. And when I tell you the 7th, you'll be like, this is brand new information.
And then when I hear it the 8th, it'll be the best time yet.
Per.
My mom just texted me.
What's
Oh
she
my God,
saying?
is she watching?
Oh my God, can you imagine?
If she was, she would not be texting. She'd be showing up with the police.
That's true.
She'd also be begging to see Marcus.
You know,
That's true.
I learned from playing Trivia Crack last night that the official dog of Texas is a blue Lacey. I was like, oh.
I've never even heard of that. Is it like a blue
Lacey.
healer?
I have no idea. I didn't look further.
I love when Trivia Crack asks you a question and the picture is the answer. It's like, what's this flower? Or like it asks you something about a rose and the picture's a rose and the answers are like doorknob, toenail, rose. I'm like, it's probably the rose.
Half of the times when it's like harder flowers, if I get it right, it's because it's a flower on Animal Crossing, and that's literally.
I do that with fish. I'm like,
Yep.
I know that fish. It was
I
an
caught
Animal
that
Crossing.
fish myself, actually.
I've been thinking about restarting my Animal Crossing island because I haven't, like, it got to the point where once I got through the storyline and all that was left was decorate your island, I was like, that's why I love Disney Dreamlight Valley, is because, like, even after you complete, like, the main game plot line, you still have all of the individual characters that you have to level up, so there's still, like, quests to do. I love that. And they're always adding new characters. I need to play Disney Dreamlight Valley again. Who am I kidding?
And when you do Skyrim, whenever you finish the game, you can, so each character, let me start over. When you make a character in Skyrim, you can choose a different species and each one has its own advantage. So if you replay the game with a different species, there's like a whole other gameplay.
Let me see which one it is that's on Game Pass, because I don't know. I think it's the one I got you, like the Elder Scrolls or something.
It's so good. Yeah.
Is that the one I got you? I don't know what's on here. Do you mind if I check my Xbox?
Sometimes I do for work this week on Xbox, and it tells you like what's on Game Pass this week and stuff, and I'm like, now I have to tell Shelby, yo girl, guess what's on Game Pass this week.
I've downloaded a lot of cozy games to play, so if anybody has any Game Pass game recommendations okay, here's the thing. I've thought about like playing like Call of Duty and, you know, Red Dead Redemption, but Call of Duty takes so much space on your device that I don't want to do that. So
I love Red Dead Redemption, to go back to being a horse girl.
We know.
The plot line, though, is so good. I've replayed Red Dead Redemption like 4 times.
I may have to play that because I'm hoping it takes up less space than Call of Duty. But everybody loves Call of Duty. It looks so fun, but
I don't want shooter games personally.
You what?
I don't want any game where I have to be shot at, No, thank you.
Okay, let's see.
I don't want the drama.
I
want to be able to take my damn time and not have to worry that someone's trying to kill me.
She would hate Fortnite, in other words.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's I have Unpacking. Y'all heard of Unpacking? The game where you unpack the boxes for that one girl through different stages of her life. It looks cute. I have Stardew Valley, of course. Fortnite. Okay, it's Elder Scrolls 5.
I
Skyrim?
almost just started singing Fortnite.
I think Elder Scroll 5 is Skyrim.
That's what I'm saying.
But don't play the Khajiit, because even though he's really sexy, they don't let you get married. And I want to get married. But you can go find Mercurio. He's in, I don't remember the city name. But it's the
Girl, I'm not starting it yet. I gotta... It's like a plot-based game, though, right?
There's like 3 different plots. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to do the plot one.
I'm gonna check the chat, see if anybody has any
Oh
Overcooked.
yeah, they've been racing a
House is
lot.
fun and cozy. Oh, Overcooked is not cozy because Whitney and I play it together.
Oh, Overcooked has almost ended the friendship.
That's not true. But we played it on my Switch. I got like multiple different versions of it. We have like every version of Overcooked that you can play, and we played that a lot on my Switch. That's a fun one.
It would be true if me and Whitney were playing, because I remember watching y'all one time and I was getting pissed off. Like, oh my god, do that one more time. Do not play games with me.
Unpacking is so good. Thank you. Red Dead is 70% off. I think it's free with Game Pass though. Do you mind if I just read the chat?
Someone's gotta.
How about Zelda? Breath of the Wild is good for horse girls. Never mind. A Little to the Left. I have that on my Switch, but I only play.
I feel like playing a horse game would actually be fun though. Like similar to riding Yoshi and Mario. Like,
Life is Strange. My sister wanted to play that one. Mario
like
Kart.
you know when you're Mario, when you get on Yoshi and it's like so much better.
Isn't Mario a Nintendo game? Like, isn't it not on Xbox?
I'm not talking about for you.
They don't
Oh,
have
no, I'm just generally
Nintendo
thinking.
on Xbox.
Generally thinking.
Because you said, oh, it's good for horse girls. Never mind. I said horse games would be fun though because it's kind of like when you're riding Yoshi.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, someone else commented Mario Kart. I have Mario Kart on my Switch. Valorant, COD.
Mario Kart is not cozy at all though.
I know. I'd be fucking bitches with that game. Oh, the Little Kitty Big City. That's apparently a cozy game where you're a cat.
That was my nickname in high school.
How'd they know?
Little Kitty Big City?
Little Kitty Big City. Oh, y'all want to play Paw Patrol World? Oh.
I think YouTube said we have to go. That's crazy.
You suddenly have a time limit.
What else? Any other recommendations? I'm just going to see if people have gaming recommendations for me, as if I'm going to play them. Have I been to PAX? I don't even know what PAX is. I'm going to be so honest.
Shelby, this live stream is yours now, because I don't know what any of these people are saying in the comments.
Listen, someone had to keep things going.
I could see him walking down the street and I wouldn't know
a thing.
Can we change
Barbie Horse Adventures?
Do what?
Someone said Barbie Horse Adventures is inspiring.
I love Barbie Horse Adventures. Oh, Gordo's doing circles again.
Is she gonna get cozy?
Attention, whore.
Where do you have your toy? You think about
Whitney. Can I flip my camera on? I don't think I can. My friend Peppa Pig. You wanna come over? We can play. I got 2 controllers. We can play My Friend Peppa Pig.
Do you see that I cried a little bit? I don't remember. This has been here for a while. Y'all are fake for not telling me.
I honestly.
Girl, I can't see it from here.
No, I was talking to chat.
I got my phone in front of me.
Isn't chat supposed to be mean?
Comments.
Can I sing the Peppa Pig theme song, or is that copyright too?
No. We can't risk it. I can't be in her bad graces.
Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion is also on Game Pass.
I got stuck on that one because I don't understand it.
That's the one I got you, so you hate me?
I don't hate you, I just don't understand it.
Wait, so Elder Scrolls and Skyrim are the same thing? Why do they have 2 different names?
Elder Scrolls is the series name. Skyrim is the 5th one.
They need to be so for real.
Any more questions about the Skyrim universe?
Disneyland Adventure?
Is that like Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Literally would love that. Immersive adventures based on 18 popular attractions. Engage with 100 challenging quests and interact with 35 beloved Disney characters.
Not they made a game for the Disney freaks.
That's crazy. Who just clicked install on that?
I know you would, and I know you would.
There has to be ghosts.
Ghosts
go
are
back to
real
the ghost
after
question.
all.
I believe in them now.
Now I want to sing the song from Shrek.
Are we just a jukebox musical and we hear each other say a word and we're like, actually?
Hi,
do you mind if
This
I
is the first
sing?
of the song.
You didn't say I couldn't sing. That's not
No.
that's a quote from Victoria's.
Yeah, Victoria's.
I
Nickelodeon
say.
entering the chat like, got her.
Scream Ride. That was my nickname in college. What is this? Oh, it's a roller coaster game?
Oh,
I
that
need
was
to-
nasty.
Hawaiian roller coaster.
Oh, interesting.
There's ghosts in here.
Interesting.
Stop singing.
But when I want to sing the Peppa Pig theme song, it's a problem.
I'll trade you one Hawaiian roller coaster ride for one Peppa Pig theme song.
Take it or
Go
leave it.
ahead.
Are we excited for the live action, girls?
Live action.
Lilo and Stitch?
Oh,
Peppa Pig!
I'm sure they will.
I was like, when are they doing a Peppa Pig live action?
I was like, I hadn't heard about this.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm camping out overnight, excited for the Peppa Pig theme park
Oh my god. Can we get season passes?
opening
Didn't
in
you talk to
Dallas
them
March
at that
1st.
event and they said don't come?
What? What'd you say?
She was at some event. She was like, I can't wait to go to Peppa Pig World. And they basically were like, get out of here.
I'm walking up day one. I have the flyer.
They told you don't come?
Well, no, I went to the Christmas tree lighting that I went to had people from Peppa Pig World like promoting it.
I remember.
And I went up to the
Peppa was there.
Peppa was that like we pulled Peppa. Peppa had a lot of places to be like Santa that night, but she was here. It was rare. I remember it all too well. Anyway, so they had a booth and they were being like, we open March 1st, everyone come to Peppa Pig World. And I went and they were handing out stickers. So I went up and I was like, I don't even have a kid, but I'm so excited. I was like, sticker please. She said we're hiring and gave me this.
Which is basically like, do not come unless you're gonna be employed.
But the website says you don't have to have a kid with you. It can be adults or kids.
Oh man, I hope they have like Peppa Pig themed snacks. You think they have a bacon booth?
Dude, they're trying to be Disney and they're doing Peppa Pig ears. First in line, Peppa Pig ears.
Hold on, because March 1st might be like chilly enough for me to be in Texas. So maybe I need to come in.
I'm taking a day off work. We're making an event of this. Is that on a Saturday? When's March 1st?
I'm sure it opens on a week.
I won't be in
Hey,
Stone.
if all y'all asking for a meetup, what are y'all doing March 1st at Peppa Pig World?
I don't have any installs happening that day.
March 1st is a Saturday. We're going to Peppa Pig World, babe. We are camping out. On the way.
They said, what's the trip that you three are gonna do together? Peppa Pig World.
Peppa Pig World!
The girls'
Go back to
reunion
that
is at Peppa
Princess
Pig
Diaries
World.
Oh my god. Yeah, for real. Any of Whitney's stands, feel free to meet us at the Peppa Pig World of Play. My god, what if we all like come in as a crowd of grown adults, no children, we're like, we're here for the Daddy Pig coaster. It's a full roller coaster car of like all of us.
We're just all just G7X's every single seat. We're all walking.
No, you gotta like contact them and be like, hey, I can promote you if I can get some free passes.
I'm the influencer who's like, can you cater my wedding for free? Like, hey Peppa, can you let me in?
Pippa.
Be honest, do you think that if I camp out and I'm the first one in, do you think that there will be any kind of reward, or are they just like, hey loser?
I'd be like, hey,
Were you
loser.
cold last night?
They're gonna hand you a job application.
They're literally gonna be like,
I'm like, don't worry, I have the flyer.
You'd be like, are y'all hiring for Peppa?
I've been joking to my coworkers because my coworkers know that I really want to go to Peppa Pig World. I've been joking when I have a bad day. I'm like, I will quit and go to Peppa Pig World. You're hiring full time.
No, because imagine you're like, oh, hey, I'm here to apply for the job of Peppa Pig. And they're like, you look more like Daddy Pig.
But it's already cast because she was at the Christmas tree lighting.
Okay, but what if she's not what if she's just there for the Christmas tree?
There's only one.
Yeah, what if that was Peppa Pig number 2?
That could be her understudy.
Credit line for Whitney's dream. Peppa Pig number 1, Whitney Atkinson. Peppa Pig number 2, Bonnie. Peppa Pig number 3, Shelby.
Right next to Water Fountain Boy, Ed Sheeran.
Now I thought that was a carrot. I was gonna say we've graduated from blueberries to carrot.
No, so I got this little sample of chapstick because I finally finished. Remember you got me that Lush lip jelly for Snow Fairy?
Yes.
I had that sitting on my desk for like 2 years and I just finished it. So this is my replacement lip balm.
What is it? Is it Sunday Riley?
No, it's Relevant.
Oh, okay. Don't say the name. It's just relevant.
But I have this new project I want to do. Have you guys seen those like empties and frugal living like videos?
Mm-hmm.
I've been saving all my empties and I want to do like a products I've finished video. So I'm like, we got to reply every 5 minutes.
I was going to say, you put that on so many times.
No, like twice.
That's the first time.
I've seen it at least 3 or 4 times.
I need to do that too because I have so many like candles and stuff from when I worked at Bath and Body Works. I literally have like 3 candles that are I basically need to throw them away because like my Woodwick one doesn't burn anymore, and then this Bath and Body Works one is like basically empty. I just need to toss it.
If we want to talk about chapsticks though, what I use down to like this one's new, so thank God I got it for Christmas. The Burt's Bees, specifically the pink grapefruit.
What's bees?
She's
Probably
so
straight
good.
so far from God. We started talking about books, now we're talking about chapstick.
I was trying to find a way to wrap this up and I couldn't, so I would just let it happen.
Someone asked, thinking of moving to Texas, would you recommend? Question number 1, are you a woman? If yes, are you okay with not having rights? Are you afraid of the heat? If so, no. Are you afraid of one like really bad winter where you get like frozen and then like the entire power grid shuts down? Are you afraid of tornadoes? Other than that, it's great.
I wouldn't do it. That's not worth it. Because it used to be like, oh my God, but it's so cheap here. And it's not anymore.
Not cheap anymore. Well, I mean, it is if you go to like,
Decatur.
East Texas, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you go to like DFW, it's not cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, I like living, like I can't see myself living anywhere else, but that's because I've lived here my whole life and I'm scared of moving.
Me too.
Like, I'm like, what if I hate it?
My sister immediately when she graduated college, she was like, I'm out. And I'm like, where does my mommy live and how close can I live to there?
Yeah.
Word.
Literally, I'm kind of terrified of moving.
Someone asked me if I would move in with Bonnie or like move up to where Bonnie is, and I was like, yes. But
Bonnie, since you can't see, is that John Paul?
Yeah.
Someone said, Bonnie, that's the shit. That's that shit. OMG, live her.
Oh, that's so John Paul.
Yeah, that was definitely John Paul.
Love you, JP. Give Nelly a kiss.
Really?
What is Bonnie's YouTube channel? I know she doesn't post anymore, but are there old videos up still?
Bonnie Ann.
What she said. Ann spelled like Anne Rand. AYN. That is who like my mother like named that my middle name after, and I was like, oh, that's so cool, and I love books. And then I grew up and everyone's like, Anne Rand is terrible, she did this, she wants people to be. I'm like, oh
yeah,
I kind of liked it. I kind of liked what we read in high school. Oh,
I just mentioned Anthem in my like classics video, and like 3 people were like, and I was like, oh.
Like, maybe if crazy people took it that way, and if she's a little crazy, okay, but I didn't take it like that. I thought it in a cool, liberal way.
Is it still sunny outside? Yes. Do you know what that means?
She's going to the library,
I
guys.
gotta go to the library, babes. This is me wrapping it up. I said this would only take an hour, hour and a half, and we are 5 minutes over that. So, any parting words from anyone? Should I do a banner? Parting words.
It was great to see everybody. It was great to spend Vlogmas with you for 2 minutes a day. Less than that, maybe. It was great reading all the comments. Yeah, it was just great. Y'all do make me want to make videos again. I don't know if it'll ever happen, partly because my computer...
Edit on your phone, babes.
You can have my computer. She's like, when?
Oh my, you have my mailing address.
Like 3-day shipping.
My parting words. No.
Her parting words is, here's her gaming tag. Play with her
Yeah.
on Fortnite.
If you want to play on Fortnite, it's Eloise. I was gonna say #1 victory royale.
Took a tomato town.
I always call it Fortnite because that's what Terry Joe calls it.
No. I mean, I'll read books eventually. Maybe my last book. What should my last book of the year be? Maybe that's what you could say. You reading anything, please?
Can I make a recommendation?
I think I'm gonna do like Fortnite How to Play manual.
We got Lessons with the Mothman by Catherine Moon.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
I
No,
still
dang.
need to finish Shadow of the Wind. I made a
I'm
good...
so excited for a new year, like reading goal. That's my favorite time, is like starting fresh in the new year, like new color. The Golden Compass. Oh my god, that's the he him liberal shit.
Is it?
liberal shit?
Yeah, that's the one you weren't allowed to read growing up because it was
Oh, yeah. I was
Antichrist.
more like it's just...
I would have finished this last night, but then
That's
I
good.
played the Disney Dreamland game for 4 hours. But I have a little under 100 pages. We're almost done. I think it's going to be a 4-star.
We're friends on the Switch, right, Bonnie?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Because we can visit each other's islands.
With that, you two are free to go back to bed. Thank you for waking up to participate. That's it. Thank you, everyone, for comments. Thank you for, we got 2-starred comments with some cash, so that will be distributed amongst us all. Appreciate that for sure.
Thanks, Coaster.
I literally have a video scheduled for tomorrow, but I might, I don't know why I mentioned that, because I might schedule it for later. But more from me. This is not the last time you'll see me. And also, this was very fun, so I might just pop in and do this every now and then.
Yeah, this was fun. It was kind of like a group FaceTime.
Yeah.
Like, I think we would have had this conversation regardless. There was just people watching.
300 people watching.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, parting words from Gordo. You like coochie? You like coochie? No cookie? There it is. Okay. Lost my streak. Okay.
He sounded like little Nessa.
Yeah.
Okay, he's just purring and staring at me. So
He's there.
I'm in the library. You guys are going back to bed, and this is like Midwestern mom standing on the porch, being like, "No, you hang up."
No,
Anyway.
you hang up. No, you.
I love you guys. Bye.
Bye.